Let's talk a little underrated today. Talk about some players, week 5, an underrated performance, maybe didn't get the due they deserve.
Yeah, let's talk about some of those guys. And I'm excited to look at my guy, which is Sam Bradford. Sam Bradford, to me, has been underrated because as number 1 overall pick, there are some people that have labeled him a bust, said that he couldn't get it done because he failed in St. Louis and didn't necessarily perform up to standard in Philadelphia. But ever since he's gotten to Minnesota, he has played like a number 1 overall pick. He has shown the diversity in his game, and there's some things that I really am excited about. Here we're going to see him take on a free hitter right down the nose. He's going to look down the nose of a loaded gun, deliver the ball to Jarris Wright on time. People question his toughness and his courage, but right there, Sam Bradford showed everything that I needed to see, and I think his teammates have seen that courage play out. But this is why they're really excited to get him. Norv Turner, Pat Shermer, loved his accuracy, the way he is able to deliver the ball and put it in a perfect spot. Here, throwing a post corner to Cordero Patterson, perfect location, ideal spot. This offense has been rolling with Sam Bradford under center. I know they lost Adrian Peterson. I know they didn't have Stephon Diggs, but they've continued to roll. Part of that is because the talent at quarterback is a little better than everyone thought, and they're able to distribute the ball and really use all the weapons in the offense, which is something different for a Minnesota Vikings team.
I think you showed something there, too, in those clips, toughness. Maybe the most underrated aspect of a quarterback, which brings me to my guy, Phillip Rivers. Look, the Chargers don't get a win against the Oakland Raiders, but when you break down and watch this tape, Buck, I see one of the toughest competitors at the position that we have in the NFL who gives his team a chance to win each and every week he takes the field. You watch him right here. I love watching Phillip Rivers on tape, Buck. You're going to see him with a nice deep ball here. How about the placement? Little stutter go. You've got the safety that could come over from the top of the field, so Phillip's going to protect him. Going to get a nice big hole shot right here. And look at the ball placement. Check him up right there so you don't have to worry about the safety coming up over the top to make a play or perhaps a big hit. Now you're going to see Phillip Rivers right here, Buck, again, down the field. Read that free safety. Watch him squat on Benjamin coming over the middle, and he knows he's got the home run ball over the top to Tyrell Williams again, and he drops it right in the bucket, Buck. So to me, when you watch the Chargers and you look at everything that's happened to them, I mean, have you seen the list of injured players that they have on this football team?
Remarkable how many guys they lost. You're talking about Keenan Allen and Danny Woodhead and
there you go.
Other guys that they haven't had available. Brandon Oliver was a guy that was a contributor. So this is something that Phillip Rivers has always done. He has found a way to take kind of a cast of misfits and nobodies and make them a very, very productive offense. It's a testament to what he brings to the table as a quarterback.
Yeah, and let's look a little bit at what he has to play with here. Look at how these guys were acquired. Benjamin's been a great free agent addition, but you go down the list here. Buck, this is a team, look, Derek Watt has done a nice job as a first-time player. You look at undrafted free agent down there, we showed a bunch, of Tyrell Williams. He's kind of just got this gumbo, and he's got to make it work. I know the wins aren't there. I get it. Don't bother even leaving the comment. I know it's a one-win football team, but I still think what Phillip Rivers is doing is very underrated. You mentioned Bradford. I've got Rivers. There's some other guys underrated as well.
Yeah, there are a ton of guys that are also playing very well under the radar. Tevin Coleman having a standout performance against the Denver Broncos. We were able to see that. Matt Asiata for the Minnesota Vikings also being a guy that goes over 100 total scrimmage yards. And so Jameson Crowder, one of my favorites. Big play Slay, and you're a guy, I know you're a huge fan of Delaney Walken, what he's been able to do as Marcus Mariota's number 1 target.
Yeah, he's been the number 1 target there in the Titans pass game. So we talk about the Ezekiel Elliott's and the Dak Prescott's and the Carson Wentz kind of grabbing headlines, it seems like, on a weekly basis. There's some other guys playing some really good football, maybe just a little bit underneath that radar.
Yeah, right up under the line, but we want to highlight those guys because they deserve a big stage too.
All right, that's going to do it for us on this little video right here. We got plenty more, though. If you want to check out all our video content, go to NFL.com/MTSvideo as well as YouTube.com/NFL.